Good morning, grade 11 Ontro students. Today we'll try to understand about equity financing. In yesterday's class only I had clearly explained you about the fixed capital requirement and working capital requirement. Now whatever may be the capital requirement, whether it is big or small, finance is inevitable. You need money. So one of the fundamental sources of procuring fixed capital is through the equity financing or ownership financing. Now before you make a choice of going with equity financing, just compare it with debt. Debt has to be repaid. I already given you the hint of Devena's example. Debt has to be repaid, and it is both like internal versus external. The problem is that the success of a new venture often depends upon the entrepreneur's ability. The ability of Devena will actually decide whether the business is going to be successful or not. New entrepreneurs may not be very sure about whether the innovative idea that they have come up with launching the business may be a success in the market or may be having a struggle period, right? Intelligently compare and evaluate the various sources so as to select the best combination of the same. You have to select the best combination so that you can have a better funding. What is equity? Equity refers to capital invested by the owners. Anybody who is giving money towards the capital of an organization will be referred to as owner. It is an investment in which the business runs. Equity means that in return for money, the inventor receives a percentage of ownership. Whenever you invest in any equity shares, the person who after paying the money, you get a receipt for any kind of payment. In this, the receipt is your share certificate. Right? The entrepreneur is under no obligation to repay the equity. Remember, I told it in the example that I explained you with Devena. So to an extent, that risk of an investor of the enterprise, it is only to the investor, the risk is there, but for the entrepreneur, there is no risk. For better understanding, observe the picture, children. Please observe carefully. In equity finance, loss of ownership is there. Yes, too many people will become owners. Accepted, that heaviness is there. But you don't have to repay, na. But when you talk about debt financing, there is no loss of ownership. Nobody will become the owner. Just because somebody gave you a loan, that person cannot become the owner. But yes, there is something called obligation, commitment, financial risk. Money must be paid back. If you do not repay the money that you have taken as loan, then it will become a problem. What are all the features of equity capital? Equity results in sharing of the ownership. Yes, there will be too many owners. Whomsoever is giving money. 1,000 people gave money, 1,000 owners. 10,000 people gave money, 10,000 owners. It's a permanent source of raising finance. It cannot be revoked. No fixed obligation in the form of, there is no fixed obligation in the form of dividend payment. If there is profit, you will pay. If there is no profit, you need not pay. And there is no charge over the asset. Nobody has given you a loan. You have given money towards investment. And yes, you have the controlling power. Major decisions in the business are taken by the owners of the business, and right now the owners of the business are the equity shareholders. Larger the numbers, too many chefs will spoil the food. Same situation will come. Now look at the case study of Steve Jobs. He did this mistake of having too much of equity. Relying heavily on equity, the case study of Steve Jobs. You people are aware of what happened with Steve Jobs. You have explained this and discussed this on so many occasions. See, Steve Jobs was a co-founder of Apple Computer, but he made a very big mistake. He was very good in his product. But financing में उसका problem था. He did a mistake in financing. What mistake did he do? Jobs and his partner Stephen were very young men and very little money they had. For debt financing was out of their reach. They didn't have great money to raise debt. So they raised money and sold off their shares in the company to the common man. By late 1980s, Apple was very, very successful. So successful that Jobs was able to hire a prominent PepsiCo executive, that is John Sculley, to take over as Apple's CEO. He hired him. I told you, they will hire somebody outside and make them run the business. Unfortunately for Jobs, this fellow Stephen set out to persuade Apple's board of directors that Jobs was a disruptive influence in the company because of Jobs had temperament issues. He had issues. He was very short tempered. Being a trailblazer, he was very short tempered. Now what happened? Eventually vote was taken. So all the equity shareholders said that they don't want Steve Jobs. Actually, concept Steve Jobs ka, idea is belonging to Steve Jobs. Concept is his, ownership is his, he is the promoter, but he was kicked out of the business because he as issued excessive equity shares. Jobs didn't own enough of capital's equity to fight off Stephen's effort to fire him. He was outvoted and thrown out of the company that he actually originally started. So if you have too many, those people will decide the future of your business because they become owners of your business. So understand the risk involved. They are owners. You are giving them ownership certificate. Make sure to whom you are giving the ownership. You are getting it? Now, these are all some famous articles that came out behind the fall of Steve Jobs. Right? You must read this article, children. There are so many good books. Now, what are all the methods of what is equity financing? Number one, if you save enough money, retained earnings or plowing back of profits. Retained earning is nothing but for existing business, this is applicable, children, not for a new business. So, retained earnings is nothing but all the profits of the company. Instead of giving it as dividends and all, if you are keeping it in a separate bank account and saving it, a portion of profit that you are keeping and saving it for future purposes, such a portion of profit is referred to as retained earnings. It can also be called as plowing back of profits. Right? Like, how a farmer does. Whatever seeds he has manifested, a certain portion of seeds he keeps aside for the next harvest. गुड हार्वेस्ट से, ये क्योंकि अच्छा वाला क्रॉप आया उसके सीड्स को बचा के रखता है नेक्स्ट हार्वेस्ट के लिए. सेम वे, दैट इज व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड प्लॉविंग बैक ऑफ प्रॉफिट्स. Equity shares are nothing but all the shares that are not preference shares. There are two kinds of shares, children, equity and preference. Something which is not preference is obviously equity because there are only two types. Equity shares are the virtual owners of the company. They are the true owners of the company, and the company is under no obligation. Devena is under no obligation to pay them either the principal amount or the dividend because it is not loan. And that make them the true risk bearers. The people who gave money to the business, they are the risk bearers, not the person who has taken it. Okay, because the management is also based in them. Preference shares are another kind of shares. This is like 50-50. They partially behave like loan people and partially behave like owners of the business. Preference shares are those shares which are entitled to a priority payment. Suppose you bought preference shares in a company, then instead of becoming the owner of that business, what you ultimately become is you get a dividend at a fixed rate even before the dividend is paid to you are getting a preference over equity shares, and also the return of capital in the event of winding up of the company, you will be preferred to be repaid first. Suppose the company is winding up, shutting down, in that situation you will be preferred. Your money will be given back to you. Now there are different kinds of preference shares which is not there in your syllabus, like cumulative, non-cumulative, participating, non-participating, convertible and non-convertible, which is not at all there in your syllabus. For your understanding, I can explain that cumulative is something that accumulates, keep on accumulating. This year the dividend was supposed to be 10%. We'll assume that this year 2020 the dividend was declared to be 10%. But there was not enough fund to give you the money. They did not give you that money. There was no profit made. So next year they have you have made enough profit. So this year's and next year's मिला के 20% वसूल करते, as though they are given loan to the company, even though they are shares. So that is called cumulative. Participating is they take the preference shares, have no right in the management. They cannot control the business. They are not the ultimate true owners. Ultimate owners are equity shareholders. But sometimes participating preference shares have the right to participate. Convertible preference shares are those that can be in the future converted into equity shares. Right. Now, what is the concept of seed capital? Children, I told you, we will watch one movie and then understand venture capital. This is all about it. Seed capital is nothing but this is a basic initial capital which is like a startup capital. Initially, you need some money. It's not a great amount. It may be a bigger amount or a small amount, but it is initially that you need the money. So, the seed capital is financing the internal product development, which I will be explaining elaborately when I teach you venture capital. Right, there is another kind of finance called personal financing. The entrepreneur always make the initial investment. Initially the entrepreneur will make a major chunk of investment. Either he invests in his personal cash or converts his asset into cash for investment. That I told you, Devena can take her mother's jewels, personal money, if she's relying on personal. Now, personal money mein kya? What are all the sources from where I can get the personal money? There is nothing but savings. The most conventional source of financing is having your own personal saving without incurring any liability. The accumulated money from minor or major savings is whatever you have saved in small or large amount that you can put in the business. Fixed friends and relatives can help you. as in the example, your friends are helping out Devena. Chit funds is another very good sample where, you can amount, keep on paying a limited. Nagarjuna Finance Company, we have seen how the amount kept paying. You keep paying the finance company a certain percentage of amount. At the end of that amount, as though it is a recurring deposit, you get a little higher interest. Deposits from dealers. When the dealers or distributors are appointed by the business firm, the dealers selected are required to give some deposit. Suppose you are somebody, you are going to sell your product to somebody, advance payment you will take. Those advances can be used. Now, advance will be given only if you have a good reputation, if your product is in demand. Right? With this, we will stop your class related to equity and personal financing. In today's class, we have learned equity and personal financing, children. We have seen all those things related to equity financing. What is equity financing? And we have compared it with loan. In equity, there is no need to repay, but ownership will not be, you are sharing your ownership. But in debt, you have to repay, there is no ownership. We have seen the features of equity shares. We have seen the case study of Steve Jobs, who was so fantastic in bringing up a new product but failed miserably in managing his finances. He has given ownership to too many people. Because he was not able to raise debt, he gave ownership to too many people and those people ditched him. Right? Behind the fall of Steve Jobs, you can read the article, it is available in the net. Methods of equity financing. What are all the different methods we saw? Then we understood about personal financing and the sources of personal financing. Right? Thank you and have a very, very fantastic day. Dada Sham.